Fiddler on the Roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say that every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition. Many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition, and because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Papa! In the circle of our little village, we have always had our special types. For instance, Yenta the matchmaker.
Ah, I have the perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Russell, the shoemaker's daughter.
Russell! But she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Avram, tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? With the way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match!
And Nachum the beggar.
Arms for poor! Arms for poor!
Reb Nachum, Here's 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
Well, if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are the others in the village. They make up a much larger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And amongst ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse and he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now, and we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse. It was a mule. It was a horse. Mule. Horse. Mule. Horse. Mule. Mule.
Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should we put these? Put them on my head. By the stove, foolish girl. Where is Papa? She's in the barn milking. It's almost Sabbath, and a lot he worries when he'll be home. All day long, riding on top of his wagon like a prince. Mama, you know that Papa works hard. His horse works hard. And you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He can drive a person crazy. You should only let him be well. Sprinza, Fiddler, get me some more potatoes. Have you finished milking? Yes, Mama. Were you reading again? Why does a girl need to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here. Mama, Yente's coming. She's right down the road. I wonder if she's finally found a match for you, Cycle. From your mouth to God's ears. Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath. Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yente alone.
Mama, may I go out and play?
You have feet. Go.
Can I go too?
Go to. But Mama, the man she finds, the last one was so old, and he was bald. He had no hair. A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey. After all, Mama, I am not yet 20 years old. You have to boast about your age. Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Outside.
Golda! Darling! Golda! I have such news for you, Golda. And not just every day in the week news. Once in a lifetime news. Where are your daughters? Outside, no? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda. I will find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been just a poor widow, all alone. No one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure. Because you should know better than I. He was not much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. Better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Seidel in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later. Motto, I thought I heard you. Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little tailor Motto want with Zeiss? They've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play. They play? What do they play? Who knows? They're just children. From such children come other children. Motto? She's a nutbaby. Yenta, you said you had something to tell me. Children. They are your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me any children. Believe me, he was as good as gold. Never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man, so what good is it if he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must set my poor Sabbath table. So, goodbye, Lola. It was a pleasure pouring our hearts out to each other. But Yenta, you said you had news for me. I'm losing my head. One day, it will fall off altogether, and a horse will kick it into the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Blazer Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man, and I don't have to tell you he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. So, to make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Seidel. Not Seidel? No, the Tsar Seidel. Of course, on Seidel. Such a match for my Seidel. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like laser. Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Blazer explain it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man, a wealthy man. True, true. So, you'll tell me how it went, and you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which anyway Blazer will pay, it gives me great satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda. And you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor.
I wonder if Yenta's found a good husband for you, Zeitel.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Muddle the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Zeitel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me. Then after her, one for me. So if Yenta brings...
Oh, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves. She might bring someone wonderful, someone interesting, and well off. That's important.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your bowl and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
has one rabbi, and she only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take. Right? Of course, right. Huddle, oh Huddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. True? True. I promise you'll be happy. And even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Papa, I found him! Will you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper. He'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can. With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got all that.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time. Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck. Good, dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no past. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned. Playing with matches, a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, groom me no groom, buy me no bride, catch me no catch. Unless he's a matchless
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevye, blessing with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye?
You'll finally hear my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So, what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, dingle-diddle, dingle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yibba-diddle-diddle, yibba-dibba-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty rich, yiddle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big dollhouse with the rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with the real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese, and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud quack, quack, gobble, gobble, quack, quack, would land like a trumpet on the air, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yibba-diddle-diddle-yibba-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, all day long I'd bitty-bitty-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yibba-diddle-diddle-yibba-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, yiddle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd see my wife, my golden, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Ay, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Reptevia, pardon me, Reptevia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. A boy, 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 boy. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I left to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, yibba-diddle-diddle-yibba-diddle-diddle-dum, all day long I'd bitty-bitty-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yibba-diddle-diddle-yibba-diddle-diddle-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
forgot the rabbi's order.
I know, Reb Mendel.
Have you forgot my order for the Sabbath?
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Oh, talking about news. Terrible news from the outside world. Terrible.
What does it say?
In a village called Brzezinka, all of the Jews had to be evicted from their homes. They had to leave.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen. Why don't you ever bring us any good news?
I only read it. Oh, it was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You'll all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Here, I was a student in the university there.
Aha! The university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned there is more to life than just talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I worry my head about the outside world? Let them worry their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it will land in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right. He's right. They can't both be right.
You know, you are also right.
He's right, and he's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Rick.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's order. My cheese.
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Reb
Perchik.
Reb Perchik. So you are a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese.
Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I am not a beggar.
Please, it is a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, it is no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters!
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
He's a radical!
I'd be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
I am a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Come, stay the Sabbath with us. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that. But somewhere it says something about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
It's Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
It's Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 This this is not mine. Perchik, this is Matalkam's oil. And he is also
Will
here.
you be a beggar and pay me?
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik from Kiev, and he is staying the Sabbath with us. He is a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I am a really good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once that the rabbi who was praised himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me, As the good book
The
says,
good book can wait. Get washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Motto, you're also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Cycle 2 more. Teresa, you can get washed.
Mother can help me.
Get the table. All right. Chava, you go too. You can wash outside in the wet. Teddy, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be different?
I have to tell you.
Shh, I'm praying.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know. Only he says it is important.
Well, what could be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him. Talk to him.
Talk about what? If he is thinking of buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Teddy, don't be a nuts. A man sends an important message. At least you can talk to him.
He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I will talk to him.
Motto, Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match, and then it'll be too late for us.
Don't worry, Title. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine, so in a few weeks, I'll have saved up enough to buy it. Then your father will be impressed with me.
But Motto, a few weeks may be too late.
What else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm just the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Title, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me. I'm only a poor tailor.
Motto, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
It's late. Where is everybody? Late.
Reptevia?
Come, children. We're lighting the candles.
Reptevia?
Yes, Mother. What is it? Well, Mother, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Reptevia.
Good Sabbath, Mother. Good Sabbath. Come, children. Come.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Yisroel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long life.
Prayer for
Wolf.
Please bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Your best brandy, Redmore.
What's the occasion, Laser Wolf? Are you getting ready for a party?
Well, it may be a party. It might also be a wedding.
Wedding! Wonderful! And I could make the wedding merry, lead the dancing and so forth, for a little fee, naturally.
Naturally. A wedding would be no wedding without you and your fee.
Good afternoon, innkeeper.
We'd like a drink. Sit down, Priya.
Vodka, schnapps?
Vodka.
Good evening.
What are you doing here, sir?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Revelation.
Ah, Tevye. Sit down, have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, Tevye, how goes it with you?
How should it go? And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Tevye, how's your brother in America?
I believe he is doing well.
He wrote you.
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he was doing badly, he would write. May I?
Tevye, I suppose you know I wanted to see you.
I do, Red Laser, but there is no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, yeah, there's 2 more without her.
I see. Today you want 1. Tomorrow you may want 2.
2. Why would I do it 2?
The same as you do with 1.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Well, frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We're talking about my new milk cow. The one you want to buy from me.
A new milk cow? So I won't be lonesome?
What's so funny?
I'm talking about your daughter. Your daughter, Cycle.
Motorcycle?
Of course your daughter, Cycle. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, Tevye, as you know, I'm pretty well off. My own home, a good store, a servant. Let's not try to impress each other. Let's shake hands and call it a match. And you won't even worry about a dowry. And there might even be something in your own purse, too.
My own purse? Shame on you. Shame. My daughter's cycle is not the sort that I would sell for money.
Of course. As you wish, we won't talk about money. The important thing is, let's get this done with. I'll be good to her, Tevye. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you're talking about kidneys and livers. But on the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. If you are wealthy enough, nobody will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. But he has a problem. He is much older than she is. That's his problem. But she is much younger. That's her problem. I always thought of him as a butcher, but I misjudged him. He is a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink to it.
Why not? To you?
No, my friend. To you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life. To life. L'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I've tried to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink l'chaim to life, l'chaim. L'chaim to life. Life has a way of
drink about?
Something to drink about. Drink L'chaim to life.
Red water!
Master's wolf.
Drinks for everybody! I'm taking myself a bride! Heaven's out this psycho!
Today's a wolf to Tavia. Cycle your daughter.
My wife!
May all your futures be pleasant ones, not mine your present ones. Drink L'chaim to life, L'chaim to life. It takes a wedding to make a say. Let's live another day. Drink L'chaim to life. Raise a glass and sip the drop of schnapps in honor of the great good luck that favored you. We know that when good fortune favors to such men, it's cancer reason we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, all life. And if our good fortune never comes, here's to whatever comes. Drink L'chaim to life.
After the marriage, you and I will be related! You will be my papa!
I always wanted a son, but one a little younger than myself.
Good evening. That was some celebration.
Tevye marrying off his eldest daughter.
May I offer my congratulations, Tevye?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have a piece of news that I think I should tell you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm giving you this news because I like you. You are a decent, honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news.
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
Pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
I'll live.
Not too serious. Just some mischief, so that if an inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duties. Personally, I don't know why there has to be this trouble between people, but I thought I should tell you, and you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a decent man. If I may say, it is too bad you are not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again to your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, did you have to bring me news like that today of all days? It is true, we are the chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose somebody else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my cycle. L'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger Rachel, and he asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob worked 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. So, to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. You understand?
Yes, Richard. Yes, Richard.
Good. Now,
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Pritchett.
do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, with the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him, except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, let there be light.
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hubba.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect. Exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
But our ways are changing. All over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls should not touch, must not even look at each other.
I am looking at you.
You are very grave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? They can hold hands together, even dance together. New dances, like this. I learned it in Peter. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. We've just changed an old custom.
You're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Princess, what's your name?
Huddle, Papa.
Where is the cycle?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Reb Perchik, how did the lesson go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
Finally up. What happened last night besides you drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laserwolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have any news?
Patience, woman. good book says good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that...
You could die from such a man.
Psycho called her out. Ah, Psycho, my lamb, come here, Psycho. You are to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married! What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it! Butcher, my heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, Tim, thank me, I thank me.
And what do you say, Psycho?
What can she say? My firstborn, a pride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like that first wife of his, Fruma Sarah. She was a bitter woman, may she rest in peace. Not like my Psycho. Oh, and now I must thank Yenta. My Psycho, a bride. Mazel tov, Psycho.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Red Percher, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Psycho, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich? What is wrong with being rich?
It's not a reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. Psycho knows I mean only her welfare. Am I right, Psycho?
Yes, Papa.
You see?
I see. I see very well.
Well, Psycho, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Papa! Papa!
Well, what? What is it?
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
But what is wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I will be unhappy with him, Papa. All my life will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. With us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
It seems that it was not ordained that we should have all the comforts in life, or that we should have a little joy in our old age after all of our hard work.
Reptevia, I would like to speak to you.
Later, Motto, later.
May I please speak to you?
Not now, Motto. I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Motto. Goodbye.
And please listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue. Talk.
Reptevia, I hear you are arranging a match for Title.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Title.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit. Made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is.
Please don't shout at me.
All right. Who is it?
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 It's me! Myself!
Him? Himself? Either you are completely out of your mind or you're crazy. He must be crazy.
Yeah.
What are you, everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests, all rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Reptevia. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy.
Times are changing, Reptevia. The thing is, your daughter Seidel and I gave each other our pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You stitcher, you're nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon? I pull out the prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my own daughter? Or doesn't anyone have to ask the father anymore?
I wanted to ask you for some time, Reb Tevye, and first I wanted to save her for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Reb Tevye, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reb Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He is beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he is an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get any worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition. Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Thank you, Papa.
Reb Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Modern children, they pledge their troth. Golda? What will I tell Golda? What am I going to say to Golda? Help!
Papa, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle! It was a miracle! Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you.
Laser Wolf's first wife, Frumacera. She was standing here a minute ago.
What's the matter with you, Tevye? Frumacera has been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right, here was my dream. In the middle of my dream, in walks your grandmother Cycle.
Grandmother Cycle? How did she look?
For a woman who was dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her, and she said to me,
A blessing on your head.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
To see your daughter wed.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
And such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tale of Myrtle can foil.
Myrtle?
A worthy royalty.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
A pious family.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai. The tale of Myrtle can foil.
Taylor? She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You meant the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
I meant to tell her, Tevye, my great-grandchild, the little pencil who you named for me. Myrtle's bride was sent to me. Was such a match I prayed. In heaven it was made. And such
think it was brought on by that butcher? If my grandmother Title, may she rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor, then all we can say is, it is all for the best. It couldn't possibly be any better. Oh, my.
A blessing on my head, mazel tov, like Grandma Title said, mazel tov, we'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw, the tailor Muttle can soil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov,
we had when we began.
mazel tov,
But since your grandma came, she'll marry, what's his name?
the tailor Muttle can soil. The tailor Muttle can soil. The tailor Muttle can soil. The tailor Muttle can soil.
Mazel tov, Muddle, mazel tov.
Mendel, do you know where I can find a wedding hat?
Well, Laser Wolf ordered a hat, and I know he's not using it. So come, Muddle, come.
Chava, do you think you can watch the shop for a few minutes? I'll be back shortly.
Of course.
Thank you, Chava.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Please, man, pass.
All right, stop it. Just stop it.
Now listen here, Pietro.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Won't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I would like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Is it because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow. Charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
Oh, I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Henry Cohen. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. And after you return it, I'll ask you how you like it. And we can talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things. And it can all turn out to be quite pleasant.
Oh, Pietro, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
Oh, you forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Chava.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Pietka!
Good day, dear.
did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were small?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and cheer.
What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
They look so natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be.
We are gathered here tonight to share in the joy of the newlyweds, Muckle and Cycle. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen. Amen. And here is our beloved Rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen. Now, the bride's parents would like to announce that they are giving the newlyweds the following. A new feather bed. Oh. A pair of pillows.
Goose pillow.
Goose pillows. And this pair of candlesticks. Now, let us not in our joy tonight forget those who are no longer with us. Our dear departed who lived in pain and poverty and hardship and died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears. Let us instead be merry and content like our good friend Laserwolf, who has everything in the world except a bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he would like to announce himself. Come, Laser, come.
Like he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done, it's done. I'll be giving the newlyweds 5 chickens. One for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
So generously, so wonderful.
Red Laser, you are a decent man. On behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. There is a famous saying that...
Tell you, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
If you would listen a second, I was only going...
Why should I listen to you, a man who breaks an agreement?
Not now, Laser, in the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been!
Do not shame Red Rover at his daughter's wedding.
But he's standing in front of the whole village.
Oh, Laser, I'm going to say such a thing. This is not the place to... Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I would like to sing a little song.
And you can keep your diseased chickens.
Leave my chickens out of this. We made a bargain.
The terms weren't
We
settled.
drank on it! We drank on it!
Well, I think that none of us is
You should go back to the end of the song.
What's on the grave? What sign? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave, and he told me that your grandmother was a great big liar!
We drank on it!
Quiet!
What's all the screaming about? They drank on it? An agreement? A sign? It's all nonsense. Cycle wanted to marry much, and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself.
Why not? Yes. They love each other.
Oh,
Terrible.
he's a radical.
So, what happens to the matchmaker?
Yes, what happens to the matchmaker? That's a very valid question. Thousands of years of tradition.
I say.
I know. Let's sit down.
Musicians, play a dance. Come on, dance. It's a wedding.
Some wedding. Who asked you?
What's he doing?
Who will dance with me?
That's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl?
That's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
He is not a wild man. His ideas are a little different, but...
It's a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly a sin.
You see, it is no sin, and it's not forbidden.
And it is no
He
sin.
wasn't finished. He said God.
Now, will someone dance with me?
It's only a dance, Mama.
Play!
Look at Tanya's daughter!
She's dancing with a man.
I can see she's dancing, and I'm going to dance with my wife.
night. For the whole village. Go on, play! Play! All right, man.
Hey!
All right! Enough. I'm terribly sorry. You understand.
Of course.
Come.
Take him in the house.
Well, what are you standing around for? Clean up! Clean up! That was quite the dowry you gave my daughter's cycle at her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Muddle and Cycle have been married almost 2 months now. They work very hard. They are as poor as synagogue mice. But they are both so happy, they don't know how miserable they are. Muddle keeps talking about a new sewing machine. Dear God, I know you're very busy with wars and revolutions, floods, plagues, all those little things that bring people to you. But couldn't you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How much trouble could that be? And while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. I'm sorry. Am I bothering you too much? As the good book says, why should I tell you what the good book says? Please don't
must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally, you feel that you personally...
Not only me. Many people, Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on. Don't you understand?
Yes, I understand. Of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Huddle, your father. The others here, they think what happened at Seidel's wedding was a little cloudburst, and it's over. And everything will now be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence. Whole villages are being emptied of their people. And it is reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. You understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question.
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman known as marriage is based on mutual beliefs, common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection.
And affection. But this relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and solidarity.
And affection.
Yes. And I personally am in favor of it. You understand?
Yes. I think that you were asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
Well, then I take it you approve, and we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm going away. Oh, I am very happy, Huddle. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life?
On the outside, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me.
Everything is right at hand, simple and clear. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's
When will we be married, Perchik?
I will send for you as soon as I can. It will be a hard life, Huddle.
Yes, but it will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Reptelia. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
I am sorry, Virgin. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
Well, we're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No. No, you are not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Urchic. I hope you'll be very happy. And my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to muddle and cycle, so you feel that you also have a right. I am sorry, Urchic. I like you. But you're going away, so go in good health. And my answer is still no.
You don't understand!
You're not listening! I say no! I am sorry, Mother. We will find someone else for you. Here in Anatevka.
Fred Tevye,
What is it?
we are not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
We're not asking for my permission.
No, Papa, but we would like your blessing.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing for what? For going over my head. Impossible. At least with model and cycle, they asked me, they begged me. But now if I like it or not, you'll marry him? So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition, they're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time I pull out the thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this, a man tells me he is getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first, he abandons her.
He is not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
He loves her. Love. It's a new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new too, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. Did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. Well, it seems that these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, impossible. I locked her up in her room. I couldn't, I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition. Very well, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa! You have no idea how happy that makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Golden. What will I say to Golden? Another dream.
Perhaps you can tell her something. That I'm going to visit a rich uncle. Something like that.
Please, Urchin. I can handle my own wife. Golda! Golda! Hello, Golda. I've just been talking with Huddle and Perchik.
Well,
They seem to be very fond of each other.
well,
I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I have to go inside.
what? Just like this? Without even asking me?
Who asked you? I'm the father!
Oh, he's a pauper. He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't exactly say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. Very rich uncle. He is a good man, Golden. I like him. And what's more important, Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world, Golden. A new world, love. Golden. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golda, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. And the 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. That's not love. What is?
then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Fish, fresh fish.
Michael, darling, guess who I just saw? Your sister Hava was at Vienna, and it's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Papa with Bianca.
Would I make it up? Oh, and Michael, I just happened to be at the post office, and the postman told me there was a letter there for your sister Hava.
Wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it! It's from her attendant, Kerchik.
Hannah will be so happy. She's been waiting. But it's open.
It happened to be open. Rivka! Rivka! Have I got news for you? Remember Kerchik? That crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Simon married Mother and Kerchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter, huh? Well, I just heard that Kerchik's been arrested in Kiev.
No!
Yes!
Shendo, Shendo! Wait till I tell you! Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding, he danced with Teddy's daughter? Well, I just heard that
Well, I just heard that Teddy has been arrested and Gold has gone to Kiev. God forbid! She did! She did!
Listen, everybody! Terrible news! Terrible! Remember Purchase? He's causing all the trouble. So? I just heard from someone who should know. What? That Gold has been arrested. And Holly's going to Kiev. Noblestead is dancing. Henry's acting strange. Spritzer has the measles. Yelka has the bumps.
That's what comes from men and women dancing.
You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. So, is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested and convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do? And Abraham and Moses? And they had troubles.
But why won't you tell me where he is, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asked you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
No, Papa, he did not ask me to go. I want to go. I want to help him in his work. I don't want him to be alone. It is the greatest work a man can do, Papa.
Huddle, baby.
Papa.
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love? Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come, who could change the shapes of my dreams? Who was now I stand with him, watching all the dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope like his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love, I'm home.
And who, my child, will be there to perform a marriage there in the wilderness?
I promise you, Papa, we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt the rabbi or two was also arrested. Well, Give him my regards, this hero of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
And we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Princess, did you hear the news? Did you hear the news? A new arrival at Muddle and Sidles.
A new arrival at Muddle and Sidles? I must congratulate you.
Rabbi, a new arrival at Muddle and Sidles. Mazel tov.
Shankle, what are you
I'm going to see my boy Michael. There's a new arrival there.
Mazel tov! Thank you very much.
Mazel tov, Sidles.
You got it!
I got it.
It's beautiful!
I know.
Have you tried it yet?
Look,
Beautiful!
I know, and in less than a minute. And look how close and even the stitches are.
Beautiful!
I know. From now on, my clothing will be perfect. Made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
The rabbi.
Look, Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There is a blessing for everything. Amen.
And the baby? How is the baby? He's wonderful, Mama. Oh.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I came for the shirt. It's ready.
See, it's my new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations. Thank you. Good day.
How does it work?
See, it's an amazing thing. You work it with your foot and your hand. Have you spoken with your father yet?
I will, but I'm afraid.
Papa, let me try to talk to him.
No, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
I promise, I will speak to him.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing, we were just talking. Papa, Fiesta and I have known each other for a long time now.
I would be much happier if you two would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have names.
Fiesta is not a creature, Papa. Fiesta is a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just that he is a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which translated means a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, Papa. Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fiesta and I. We want to be married.
Married? Are you out of your mind? Do you know what this means? Marrying outside of the faith?
But Papa!
I said no, Papa. No. Never speak of this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Do you understand me?
There's I understand you.
You're finally here? Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Motto's new machine.
You'll see it some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman! Before I get angry! And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly!
I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Come home.
Golda! I am the man in the family, the head of the house! I want to see Motto's new machine now! Now, let's go home! How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know, I'm very upset about my horse. He is one of your creatures, and he has the same rights that I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And, dear God, I am sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know I should push it a while. What? What is it?
Mama, she left home this morning with Yetka.
What?
I looked all over for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Married? Go home, Golda. We have other children at home. Go home, Golda. You have work to do. I have work to do. Baba is dead to us, but we will forget her. Go home. Little bird, little Kabbalah, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is the happy child, the sweet little bird you were, Kabbalah, Kabbalah. Little bird, little Kabbalah, you were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were, Kabbalah, Kabbalah. I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, how can I deny my own child? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, my people? If I try to bend that far, I will break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Chava. No, 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 Chava, no.
Mama, please.
No,
Mama.
no, no. Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
They are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for their ears also. Evia, how much time do you need to sell your house and all your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you, you're going to have to leave Anatevka.
How did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. At first, I thought you might be spared, Evia, because of your daughter Chava, who married
My
you.
daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
This little corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. Golodin, Rabalevka, the whole district must be empty. I have an order here, and it says you must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
3 days?
And you who have known us all of your life, you would carry out such an order?
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
I understand.
What if we refuse to go?
You will be forced out.
We'll defend ourselves.
Stay in our homes. Fight!
Against our army? I would not advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my house, my land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days!
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get me out. Maybe we should talk to the people of Zolon, see if they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Very well. That way the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We just have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
He's right. I'll see you.
3 days.
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden. After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A pot,
A pan.
A broom.
A hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench.
A tree.
what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka, they don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood, a piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much, only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka, underfed, overworked, Anatevka. Where else could Sabbath be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intimate, obstinate, Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll meet a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. From Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka. Tumble down, work a day, Anatevka. Dear little village, little town of
It's just a place.
And our forefathers were forced out of many, many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will we live in America?
With Uncle Abram. Only he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us.
We'll be staying in Warsaw, so we have enough money for
Matu, be very careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave these to us on our wedding. Oh!
Come, children. Help me pack the rest of the things.
Golda, darling, I had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. Golda, darling, do you remember yesterday I told you I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones? Well, now I know. Do you want to hear? I'll tell you. Golda, darling, all my life I've dreamed of going to one place. And now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land. You're going to the Holy Land? You guessed. And you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, he came to me and he said, Yenka, much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So somehow or other, I'll get to the Holy Land. And you want to know what I'll do when I get there? I'm a matchmaker, no? I'll arrange marriages, yes? So I'm going to the Holy Land to help my people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Walter. Be well. And go in peace.
Maybe next time, Golda, we will meet on happier occasions. In the meantime, we suffer. We suffer. We suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
We'll have to hurry, Golda. Come, Golda. We have to leave soon.
Leave. Sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. You'll see. Mottle, Cycle, and the baby. They'll come too. That Mottle is a person.
And Huttle and Perchik. When will we ever see them?
They come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath. You know what she writes? He sits in prison, and she works. And soon he will be set free. And together they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Now come, Golda. We have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
Chicago, America. My wife from Miss Sarah. May she rest in peace. Has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him. But a relative is a relative. Bye, Tevye.
Cycle, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Papa! Papa will see you.
I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him.
He will not listen.
But at least he will hear me.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside the house and told Mama that you... Oh.
Papa, we came to say goodbye. You're also leaving this place. You're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
We just thought you should know that. Bye, Papa. Mama?
Yes, we are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come, Papa.
I love you.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We will write to you in America if you like.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abraham.
Yes, Mom.
You'll be staying with Uncle Abram? We'll be staying with Uncle Abram? The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golda. Cycle, don't forget the baby. We have to catch a train and a boat. Field and Sprinter, put those bundles on the wagon.
Bye, Papa.
Goodbye, Mottle.
Goodbye, Mama. Work hard, Mother. Come to us soon.
I will, Reb Tevye.
I'll work hard.
Golda, we can leave this pass.
No, we can't.
All right, we'll take it.
We're going on a train and a boat.
Stop that. Behave yourselves. We're not in America yet.
Come, children. Let's go. To life, L'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I've tried to be.
Here's to my bride to be.